Hello, my night owls, and welcome to another late night play review. Tonight we're going to be looking at The Boys in the Band. Now, to give you a little bit of a background, this was Mart Crowley's, that's his name. It was his first play. It was groundbreaking work. It was one of, if not the first, true portrayal of the lives of contemporary gay men. It opened April 14th in 1968 at an off-Broadway theater, and it ran for 1,002 performances, which is an oddly specific number. That's really interesting. And it was a real breakthrough because it was one of the first times that gay characters weren't seen as, crude stereotypes, and, that wasn't the only portrayal featured in this play that later got turned into a movie. And, yeah. So it takes place in New York's, surprise, right? New York's Upper East Side. It contains of 9 acquaintances who end up converging for the birthday of one of their friends. There's Michael, the lapsed Roman Catholic, alcoholic, who's going under psychoanalysis. It's a lot. There's Donald, who's the conflicted friend who's moved far away from the city to spurn the homosexual lifestyle. Cough, cough. Rod from Avenue Q. Cough, cough. Anyway. There's Harold, who is 30. Well, he's turning 30, and he's, morose about losing all his youthful appeal and what have you. Harold, listen, my man. Not everyone's looking for the youthful appeal, if you catch my meaning. Anyway, there's Bernard, the African American who still pines for the rich white boy where his mom used to be a maid, which is problematic for many reasons. There's Emery, who is a stereotype. He's a stereotypical flamboyant gay TM. There's nothing wrong with that. There are actual people like that. I've met people like that. Pretty cool. There's Larry and Hank. They live together, but they can't agree on monogamy, and that's a whole problem. They still live together. And there's a male prostitute who's hired for Harold's birthday as a present. And then finally we have Alan, who's an old college friend of Michael's, who claims to be straight, but he gets a little too emotional when his masculinity is challenged, and he's oddly reluctant to leave when he says he has to go. Looking at it from a modern perspective, these could be seen as pretty typical archetypes found in the theater world, just because you see them a lot now, because there's a lot more stereotypes. It's not just, the flamboyant gays anymore. There's the flamboyant gays and the tough gays. There's a whole bunch of stereotypes now, and some of them you do see them in this work. But in the 1960s, when this was written and first done on stage, it was groundbreaking. It was really progressive, and it was very important. But yeah, after the drinks are poured, music gets turned up. Everyone slowly but surely exposes the fault lines beneath their friendships and the self-inflicted heartaches that threaten their solidarity. Basically, a lot of people were attracted to the other people at the party, and after they get drunk and turn up the music a little bit so no one else can hear, they start explaining it and start talking about it. It was wild. It put the lives of these people on stage unapologetically and without judgment. It hadn't been done yet. That was the thing that I really liked about this, was that it was fundamentally risky because it just wasn't done in the theater. But here was our boy Mart, Mr. Crowley, doing it in 1968 nonetheless. Damn, he's doing good. Now, this doesn't seem all that odd to me. As a 21st century child, born in 2000, this seems realistic. This just seems like life to me, but At the time, this was seen as impressive fiction, like it just didn't exist before. So, would I recommend this play? Yes, I definitely would. Even from a modern standpoint looking on it, yes, it has stereotypes in it, but listen, dude, okay, they're good. They're the fact that there's more than one is like still amazing today. So I would definitely recommend this play, and it was a great read. I'll probably read it again. Maybe I'll try and find a way to watch it, the movie or the play, but probably the play. It's a great time. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm curious. I have very minimal complaints with this one. So yeah, I hope you sleep well, my night owls.